Well, this is going to be a quick video about this article that I ran across, and yeah, I'm just going to run through it, and there's a lot of interesting things in this article right here, and I just wanted to share it with people. I would like to know how you feel about this article. It says right here on this article, it says weird fact: God's temple was built by slaves. Um, there's the website right here, overviewbible.com. Weird fact: God's temple built by slaves. Ain't that something? As I was reading the account of Solomon building the temple designed by his father David, I did a double take. An odd sentence caused me to jolt to a stop and read again. Um, Now this is a count. This is what he's saying in this article. Now I read the Bible too, and it kind of I seen these things, but I glanced over them because then I was indoctrinated. You know, in my mind I said, well, this is how things are supposed to go. This is just how it is, or how it was at that time. It says, now this is the account of forced labor which King Solomon levied to build the house of the Lord. Isn't that something? This is a very, very interesting article. But what I want to focus on is where these slaves came from. Let's look at it. Of the slaves, the text tells us they were not Israelites, but captives from nations that Israel had previously fought. The Amorite, the Hittite, the Perizzite, and the Hivites, and the Jebusites. You know, now all these folk were connected to the Canaanites, who were not of the sons of Israel. They were the descendants of who were left after them in the land whom the sons of Israel were unable to destroy utterly. From them Solomon levied forced laborers even to this day. Ain't that something? Now, if you ever read what is it called? That book is called um, is it the Goetia or the 72 demons of Solomon, the ones he enslaved with the ring? You know, it's very interesting how he did that. You know, contracts and stuff like that. He did it with a ring. You know, what happened to these slaves next? When Solomon turns from God in chapter 11, God warns him that he would tear the kingdom out of his hands of his son, his son Rehoboam. The construct of slavery may have been a lot rooted in kingdom divided under real. Okay, Solomon country head. Rehoboam sent his head slave driver Adoram off to discipline the people. Now, hold on. Let's see what happened. Did I miss something? Demands speaking on behalf of the Israelites who made complaint is constricted labor. Here Rehoboam gets all my outro and things. My little finger is thicker than my father's waist. Make of that. Oh, so they were complaining at chapter 12, previous Solomon. Okay. Jeroboam, who previously served Solomon, rebelled and skipped the country to hide, returns and approaches King Rehoboam to ask him to ease off the intense labor demands. He's speaking on behalf of the Israelites, whose main complaint is a constricted labor. Isn't that something? Now, this is, I was just thinking about the Testament of Solomon. I think that's what it's called. And in that testament, it talks about how Solomon confined and bound these demons to slavery and to matter of fact, let's look at it. How he made them work for him. And my question was, who were these demons and where did they come from? Meaningful medieval pseudographical noteworthy recension. The text describes Solomon was enabled to build his temple by commanding demons by means of a magical ring that was entrusted him by Archangel Michael. Okay. Many of the demons in Solomon's encounters are Greek, Jewish, Christian, Arabic, and other traditions. The majority of the Testament consists of Solomon's interview with demons, some which are grotesque, including one which had no head. Ain't that something? The demon listed in order of appearance are, see, I got a book of demons, so I look up a lot of this stuff, and some of these demons come from other cultures and different stuff like that. Winged dragon, unnamed lustful spirit. I just thought it was very interesting how these temples of God was built by slave labor from other nations, and these demons were so-called gods of other nations too. I just thought it was very interesting. That's all.